All right, good morning. Today we're going to start off with some vocabulary words. Our first word is the tangent of a circle. This is a line that is the same plane as the circle. It's in the same plane, and it intersects the circle at exactly one point. So you can see here, if our circle is the blue thing, the tangent is the red line. It hits it at exactly one point there, that dot, and that dot is known as the point of tangency. It's the point where the tangent and the circle intersect. Okay, so something to notice. If you need more time, just pause the video. You can write these down, but these are our vocab words. Now, the next two words, exterior of a circle, this is a set of all points outside a circle. Interior, you could probably guess, set of all the points inside a circle. Then our final vocab word is the circumscribed angle. And here we have one drawn in red. It's the angle formed by two rays from a common endpoint right here. This is also known as their vertex. And they are both tangent to the circle, meaning they touch it and keep going by. Okay, so those are our vocab words. Now we have two theorems. The first one, circumscribed angle theorem. This says a circumscribed angle, which right here, and its associated central angle are going to be supplementary. Supplementary, we know, means add up to 180. So if we look here at this example, here would be a circumscribed angle, 48 degrees. We're trying to find what ACB is. So A is here, C is there, B is there. Okay, ACB, we want to know what this angle is. This angle that I just highlighted in blue is a central angle. And as it tells us here, we know that these two are going to be supplementary. They're going to add up to 180. Okay? So we can just take 180 minus that 48, and we will be left with 132 degrees. Now, if you were wondering what arc AB is, so arc AB, it doesn't ask us to find this, but arc AB will be the same as that central angle. So it would also be 132 degrees. Example 2, now you're finding ACB again, this time A to C to B, right here, that angle. So 105 degrees. We want to know what that angle is. We take 180 minus the 105, and we'll get 75 degrees as our answer. All right. Key thing to remember, if I was asked what that arc was, what arc AB was, this time it would not be 75. It would be 105. It's the same as the central angle. All right. Now, our second rule, I guess I should tell it before I scroll on. Our second theorem, two-tangent theorem. If two segments from the same exterior points are tangent to a circle, then the segments are congruent. So what we're saying is both of these, BC and AC, are tangent from point C, from that same point, so they are going to be congruent. Okay, so I know that 8x plus 9 will equal 11x because these points are congruent. At this point, we just subtract 8x. We'll get 9 equals 3x, divide by 3, x equals 3, and we would be done. The reason we know they're congruent because they come from that same point and they're both tangent to the same circle. Example 4 is almost exactly the same, so we're not going to spend time on it. Instead, I'm going to skip ahead here to example 5. And first question you should ask yourself, are these degrees, are these angles or sides? Okay, angles or tangent sides. So clearly right here, degree, that tells us it's either angles or it could be degree like Fahrenheit, degree Celsius, but in geometry right now, that's going to be an angle. We know that these two angles, this one is the central angle, this is the circumscribed angle, and they are going to be supplementary. So we do 12x minus 1 plus 4x plus 5. All that adds up to 180. Combine your like terms. 16x plus 4 equals 180. Subtract 4. 16x equals 176. You can divide, x equals 11. We'd be done, except we need to still solve, so we plug that x equals 11 in. Now we have to, actually that's all we have to do on this one. I was wrong. If it asks for ACB, angle ACB, we'd plug it in here. If it asks for angle ADB, we'd plug it in here, but it just asks for x, so we're done. And the final question we're going to do, I was thinking ahead. This one asks for what AD is. Now to find what AD is, the first thing, so right here, AD, first thing we need to do is solve for R. And we know that these are the same because they're both tangent from the same point D. Okay, so 5R plus 7 equals 7R minus 9. Subtract the 5R. Add 9. Then we divide by 2. R equals 8. Now we'd be done, except it asks us what AD is. So two options, either plug it in right here, or we know these are congruent, so you could plug it in right there. I'll plug it in the top. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 7, 47 would be my answer. Hope you guys have a great day. There is a Delta Math. Remember, on today's Delta Math, you can't answer whatever or as many as you want. There are 6 questions. I upload them myself, so if you miss it, you only get 3 chances. So be careful. Don't just guess. Make sure you ask for help if you need it. Talk to you later.